Good morning. Let's try this again. We're going to sit here and try and get one of these videos done. I've been gone for a couple of days, had to do a lot of work, spring cleaning comes around. That used to be a family chore thing. I don't know if yins ever did it or not, but, every spring, wipe down all the walls, woodwork, everything, clean it up from winter, heat coming from your forced air. Come from cool country. What can I say? Anyways, as you know, I do these videos, and it's just a topic, a little extension of the Snowflake Show. Kind of moving my territory to the political side of the show onto these little videos here, due to the aspects that we're there to help people. Music really does help. So I'd rather be doing that. But as we get to the news, we're watching this weekend. And I've already said it time and time again. I don't know how many times I've got to say it. We talk about the abortion rate. We talk about the 48 million that was killed. Record number of settings. And then I got so many people calling me and telling me that I'm an idiot. I'm a fool. I lie. I do this. Blah, 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 blah. They just keep running their mouths and they don't understand anything. But, of course, like I've been telling you, that first hitch, or that first throw towards the Civil War, was laid out by Nancy Pelosi. Now, how do you think I gathered that? Well, I've been telling you how socialism attacks the individual rights, which is an attack against the Constitution of the United States of America. Now, as you heard Nancy this weekend promoting and wanting illegal immigrants that have came here illegally. Okay, so they're already criminals. They're not following the laws of the United States. They're here illegally. They're criminals. Want to vote. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you that open borders and bringing all these people in is only for them to vote for the Republican people? Oh, we got to pull this book out again because, just for Nancy. See, Nancy? Book. Got an article in this book. If you can read, that's the Constitution. Wow. See? Pretty, ain't it? Keep it with me all the time. Guess what? I think you need to read this book. It's free. They're giving it out because people haven't been teaching the Constitution lately. Our history classes are gone. Okay, they don't teach history no more. They're teaching Nazism and socialism. Okay, that's all they're teaching. They're brainwashing kids to believe that they can get free stuff. This is how we got free stuff in America. We fought socialism, kings, monarchs, and everything else like that just so we can rule ourselves to be free. Clearly states in here in the Constitution. If you really need to, I'll have to look it up for you and read it to you, the whole article. Do I, Nancy? Okay, this is the very first throw. It's time to lock and load. Point blank. The Civil War has already started. Nancy Pelosi has just sat there and publicized on national TV in front of cameras with her own mouth treason. You heard me. This is nothing else but treason. It specifically says in the Constitution, okay, about this. First off, you have to be an American citizen and only an American citizen. To get an American citizenship card after you come immigrating into here, you have to go through 10 years. No fines, no using of welfare or any other system to help you evade yourself in this country. In other words, you have to come into this country, you have to work for over 10 years, you have to be able to provide for yourself, your family, and everybody else, and come to our laws and our way of life before you even get a green card. Okay, you got to take tests, you got to know certain things, you got to do certain things. Okay, we don't want people that are coming into the country that want to bring their country into our country. That does not work. You come to this country because you want to believe in our laws and our freedom and justification of our freedoms. The rights that we use and everything. Okay, like, most of the women, a man's allowed to hit his wife. Well, not here in the United States, you go to jail. See, that's the point. Most people get to tell their children not what to do. No, not here. In the United States, they have the freedom to start choosing their own stuff. They got their own rights. Stuff that you can't do. You can't beat them across the back because they made you mad. Okay? This is not like all these other countries that these people are coming from. So they don't even respect the damn laws that we have here. Now, Nancy, when I mean she committed treason, specifically states in here that no one is allowed to vote unless they are a citizen. To bring people in from another country to vote for your election is influencing or bringing foreign actors into our politics. See, there was no Russian collusion. The only collusion with communism and socialism is the Democrats. Nobody else has done it. And while you've been looking for 2 years, they've been swindling and bringing more communists in here to overtake. Now she's trying to make it say that they have the right to vote because they live here, which is wrong. This is not the Constitution. Nancy Pelosi is a treasonous coward. She's undermining the Constitution to bring communists in to overthrow our government. She is the enemy, the foe. These communist socialists are communists. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's why they're backing up the man that won't let them bring food in to feed the population of Venezuela. Because it's the government that controls them. You don't eat unless you do what we tell you. And she's bringing all those people in here to overthrow real American citizens. Okay, at the numbers that are coming in at 22 million already here illegally, estimated to be higher, and over 1 million coming in. I mean, we're getting a stadium a month. A football stadium of people every month. Interdicting into counties and countries of where we actually got to pick a president that we wanted. They hated. So now they just keep bringing these people in and putting them in areas to where they shouldn't even be there voting. They're trying to block the censorship of your American citizen to try to stop the vote so they can bring the vote in. Everything that they're doing is undermining the Constitution. This woman needs to be charged for treason. She needs to be brought in front of the judiciary system and be charged. This is a treasonous act. You cannot give voter rights to a non-citizen under the Constitution of the United States of America. It's clearly written in the article. To change that Constitution, you need 35 states governors. and 3/4 of both houses. Understand me, what she is doing is not only illegal, but she's also inciting the communists to take arms against us in the promise that she'll give them a vote, which is a lie. She's just threw the first punch for a civil war. Are you just going to let this happen? Or are you going to stop these criminal communists that infected the United States of America? Point blank. They're your children. You want them starving and living like Venezuela? Oh, I'm sorry. It's a different type of socialism. Okay, well, let's go with Paris. You know, even though you don't see it on the news, I invest you to get an app and a VMP, a virtual private network. That way you can go out there and see the real news from the real world out there. You'll see that Paris is burning every weekend, every week, because of this new deal that they want. AOC's new deal is causing people to burn over in Europe. Streets, businesses, homes. The government's about ready to fall again. And it's not the first time that France has done that. If you look at France's history, that these elite socialists and communists and dictators and monarchs have always been trying to come in there, and it's always been the people that's rose up and overthrown that country. How many civil wars does that country have? We have one here. Nancy's trying to push another one. Watch what I'm saying. It is happening. Okay? It is not real news of what you're seeing on CNN, NBC, or any of those other stations. All you ever see is Trump this, Trump that, Trump, 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 Trump. Okay, there's a lot more going on in the world. Okay? You can't live over in France. Their new clean deal that AOC wants right now is killing people over there. They can't buy milk. They can't get gas. They can't go to work. They can't go to their jobs because there's no transportation. And every week they burn it. They're burning cities, people, and places. What's the difference between France and Venezuela? The only difference is they get to use police force to knock down the people and crush them out because they're a socialist country. Exactly what Nancy wants to do. She wants to get enough people in here to do the same thing to us so they can bring the police and the military to attack us for trying to live free. Point blank. They don't want us to live free. They want us to live the way they tell us to. Remember, they're smart. You're stupid. You don't have the right to think for yourself. Come on, man. This is America. You're going to let all those freedoms and all those people, millions and millions in civil wars that have died for years, to defeat this, to allow it in, just for a special coming up. We got medals of honors coming up. Now, I'll tie them with, a couple people, and I got this list. But I think I'm going to do one better. I think before the 25th comes, and I'm going to start it probably this week, I'm going to start naming the names of the ones that are not living, of Medal of Honors. All the way from the Civil War until now. Because these are the people that paid with their blood, their life, and sacrifices. They gave us the freedoms that we enjoy now, that Nancy and the rest of the Democrats are trying to make you throw away. And that's the truth. God bless. Open up your eyes. Stop this civil war before it happens. Don't allow Nancy Pelosi and them to kill our Constitution or our children. Thank you. Have a nice day.